Hello again, everybody. This is Dr. Debra with the How to Love movement. I said I was going to share with you something about myself, and I'm going to do my best to make this quick. I have 3 minutes to do it, so let me get with it. All right, so to begin with, I am a native Texan. I'm from Dallas, and I was born and raised there, and I went to South Oak Cliff High School. Graduated in 1975. Yes, I did. And went to the University of Texas in Austin. And then I got a master's degree in school psychology at Texas Woman University in Denton. And then fast forward some years later, my family and I, me and my husband, my children, we moved to Fort Lauderdale. And I found a marriage and family therapy program here. That I accidentally stumbled upon when I was getting a master's degree in school psychology. I tell this story all the time. No way I was going to spend my life testing kids and telling them whether they had a learning disability of some kind. But when I found out about family therapy, I knew my life was about to change because those ideas fit with the way I saw the world anyway. So then, I go to university. I come here, found a doctoral program that accepted me, and I began my studies, and I was home. And as I learned about more and more about the ideas and theoretical perspectives for being a family therapy, I knew that I was at home. And so fast forward some years, okay, I get my degree, started to teach because I have a knack for teaching, and I needed a job. And did it, loved it for about 15 years, but I knew I couldn't stay there because I knew I was just passing through. And thank goodness I didn't do the students too much of a disservice because I was just passing through. But I think I made some changes, some really significant changes in some lives of students and in my own life, because I just fell in love with the idea of inclusion and diversity and did a lot of things around that. Again, that's the kind of person that I am. So everything that's happened to me is fitting with the kind of person that I am naturally. The therapeutic arena, being in the room with clients, listening, putting things together was just part of, it's easy. It came easy for me. Teaching those same ideas came easy for me, and supervising students to do that came easy for me. But it was time to go in 2015, so I left. Not quite knowing what I was leaving for or to do, but knowing that I had to leave. So let's fast forward like 4 years. It's January 29th, 2019. That's 4 years later. And I'm listening to this British philosopher talk about the value of religion and family and psychotherapy is what he was saying. But as soon as he said it, I knew that's what I was supposed to do, because I'd started to write a book about Jesus being the ultimate psychotherapist in 2006. So now you put all of that together, and me in front of the television looking at this, listening to this British atheist, by the way, talk about the value of psychotherapy in the world and religion in the world. And of course, it brought me back to my idea. And so I started, and I just wrote the book. I wrote a book. It's called How to Love, following the example of the ultimate postmodern psychotherapist, Jesus Christ, or following Jesus Christ, the ultimate postmodern psychotherapist. Wrote that book, then realized that, okay, I need to put something together so I can show people how to do this. So I wrote a curriculum based on the book and based on the ways of Christ. And my idea, as I mentioned to you before, was to present this to leaders of the church. But I also know that that's not going to be an easy thing for them to digest, because they think they know everything they need to know to do what they're doing, even though the church is in decline in so many ways. Which is what I'm thinking. This is the perfect time for God to get this to me, because the church needs it. Well, I guess in the fullness of time, Christ showed up as well. And the church people, if you will, they weren't so glad to hear what he had to offer. But the everyday people, the people on the streets, they were open to his word. And so my hope is that whoever my audience is, that I just get the opportunity to get in front of them. And that's why I was sharing with you all of that about me. I am uh, I'm used to being in the background, and I'm learning how to be out front, how to make videos with me talking, expecting you to listen to it. That's all very presumptuous of me, but seeing how that I'm not some superstar that you can't wait to hear from. But my goal then is to just be what I'm supposed to be, and that is kind of a conduit. That is kind of a connection between what you know to be the truth and how you can live that truth in your everyday life. That's why I'm here. So I'm basically being the ultimate um, trainer, teacher, professor, teacher, trainer person, and that's something I love. And so if this resonates with you, you can reach out to me at Liberation Family Services and make an appointment. If you have a group that you want me to, it could be a sorority, it could be a women's group, a men's group, or couples group. It could be any kind of group of people that you want to have a better relationship with. Then reach out to me and call me, and let's do it. I think it's going to start with us. Clearly, it's going to start with us, people in everyday relationships. And I think it'll grow from there. I'm certain it will. So I'm Dr. Debra, Liberation Family Services. I didn't say services, it's ministry. And that's the other thing. I was calling myself services because I didn't want to call it ministry, because I was trying not to identify with that and turn people off. But again, that's what it is. So I got to call it what it is. So it's Liberation Family Ministries. And I'm Dr. Debra, and I'm here to serve. So find me. All right. Ciao, y'all. Ciao.